Okay, and we are live. Hello, welcome back. Sorry for the little pause on Thursday. I was still figuring out what game to play back then, so yeah, sorry about that. But now I have figured out what I'm going to do, so look up to that. I honestly don't know how it's going to go, but I'm sure it will be fine. It's a fairly short game as far as I know, so if it doesn't go well, at least it won't last long. So there. But yeah, ignoring that, welcome back to once more Ace Attorney with fucking hyperpower Samurai McGee. Jesus fucking Christ, Black Quill is amazing. Hopefully this time we won't have technical issues like last time. Hopefully. Because I really wanna continue with this game. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, man, this I miss doing like voice acting all the time. But yeah, with that being said, we might as well going already. I don't really have anything else to say after all. Boop. And boop. There we go. Let me just open my stuff. So just so I can make sure this stream doesn't fucking explode. And Saber, remember, be sure to tell me if something goes fucking wrong. I am trusting you with this. Boop. Okay, let's see. Good. Okay, everything is good. Wonderful. Let me lower the volume of the music a bit. Yeah, like that. That should work. Chief. Okay, let me check real quick the backlog. Okay, let's see. There wasn't anyone there. This is oh, right, that was it. Okay, so we've got through Jinx's whole trauma. We discovered that there wasn't anyone dressed as Mataro in the room when Jinx arrived. Now we have that kind of worms to deal with. Because we are trying to prove that someone dressed as Mataro is the culprit behind all of this shit. Sip of water. Order! Order in the court! I think we just dug our own grave. Allow me to push you on in. It's the least I could do. No! Apollo, can I interrupt your freakout for just a minute? Still picking up some noise. It's an unexpected emotion. Does that mean that Jinx hasn't remembered everything yet? Exactly. We should be able to get something else out of her. I'll enter the new information we have and run an update. Okay. This is the Mataro in the Fox chamber. I was so scared when I entered the room. My legs gave out and I fell to the floor. During the Fox chamber I saw the alderman dead on the table and Papa collapsed in a chair. Nobody else was there, and that includes the Mataro. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, try to find the emotions that contradict her statements. So if I find a contradictory emotion, I should point it out. That's right. When it's just contradictory emotions you should look out for. You should also keep an eye out for sudden changes in emotions intensity. Noses might get stronger or weaker as you move from statement to statement. It's important to compare how the same emotion changes throughout this testimony. Contradictory emotions and changes in intensity. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay, so we have a lot of sadness and a little bit of surprise. I was so scared. My legs came out and I fell to the floor. Let's try this out. The amount of fear you felt is rather low despite your legs having given out from fright. Could something have lessened your fear? Actually, I experienced a sudden burst of courage at that moment. You did? Where did it come from? Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. Suddenly felt as if she was there with me. Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now let's see. Ah, look! Oh, look, the noise is all gone. This seems to have remembered everything now. Bye-bye. A sudden burst of courage. Now, where could that have come from? Dixie, was there something that gave you a sudden burst of courage? Yes, there was, but I realized I had done something naughty when I thought about it later. Any idea what could have given Jinxie that courage? Well, there is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime. Jinxie, your sudden burst of courage has anything to do with this? Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a nine-tails flower there at the scene, did you? Ah! The demon lawyer strikes again. I can't hide anything from you. I found a small case with a picture of a nine-tails flower on it. I liked it so much I kept it. You what? You can't remove the evidence from a crime scene? That's right, young lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. Now, evidence will produce said evidence this instant. Sorry. Sorry. Does seem to be some sort of case. Oh look, something's laid out. It appears to be a key. Might I have a look, your boldness? Ah, this is none other than the master key to QB Manor. Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackquill? It was just a serial number of the key that went missing after the murder. A master key? That went missing? Why don't I like the sound of that? Our little scamp here has stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence. That's a little melodramatic, don't you think? Huh! Heed these words, for I shall say them what once. The sole key to the Fox Chamber has been in this little scamp's constant possession. Ergo, she was the sole person who could use it before, during, and after the murder. Which leaves the master key as the only other key that could have opened the chamber. But this master key was found in a room that had been locked by this girl. And your point is? Until Jinxie Temma opened the Fox Chamber with her key, the room had been locked tight from the outside world, and there was no one else in there save the victim and his killer. I trust you have figured it out for yourself by now. A killer other than Mayor Tenma himself would be utterly inconceivable. No! Oh boy. How could this happen? The defense assistants will refrain from growling her frustrations. Athena, you're right. I I know Mayor Tenma's innocent, but there's nothing we can do. This sucks. Saxtono, allow me to put you out of your misery. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and you'll misplace faith in him. Let the relief of a clear head and a clean conscience come rushing in. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great, now he's playing Simon Says with us. Well, he's not gonna fool us with his stupid mind games. Athena, don't fall for his tricks. Nah, I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, are you alright? You fell right into his trap. Now I suggest you make a mad dash from the courtroom and into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall your mind be cleared and your conscience cleansed. Alright, I'll be back in 10. God damn it. Stay with me, Asina. Don't let yourself be twisted by that samurai. Apollo? Mr. Justice? I heard a word of objection, but what is it you object to? Huh? Alright. The objection was more of a reflex than anything else. Though I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. The court is waiting, Mr. Justice. Though as it stands now, I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and your legal skills suspect, if this is it. Now, do you have anything that could overturn this prosecutor's case? Well, actually, I do. Apollo Justice, and I am fine. Apollo, you do have something more than your cause of steel, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. But I've got absolutely nothing, but that's never stopped me before. I have to explain how the real killer could escape the locked room, because it's all over if I don't. Apollo, this calls for a new approach. Try to think outside the box, or in this case, inside the box. But the doozy of this locked room is to... Well, Mr. Justice, do you have anything that can counter the prosecution's argument? You bet I do. The real killer must have escaped from the locked room one way or another. Vague conjecture shall only earn you a taste of my blade, Justice, don't know. Then do or die, literally. The defense will now explain how it would be possible to escape the locked room. You sure about this, Apollo? Can you really explain what happened? I'm fine. We just need to think of this whole escaping of a locked room thing from the beginning. So, let's see. If the healer had escaped, how could they have done so? The issues are pretty limited. The room has a window, but it doesn't open wide enough for anyone to get through, and there's a sheer cliff outside. As for the airbend, it's set too high, and there's nothing you could stand on to reach it. Needless to say, the Forbidden Chamber wouldn't open no matter what we did, so that's out. Yeah. So we gotta keep the solution simple. Like they say, simple is best. We need to rule out all the absolutely impossible escape routes. Then whatever's left just might lead us to how the Fox Chamber was compromised. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the killer escaped through here. Okay, I'm gonna need to check my record. Yeah, The window is too small. The thing that holds it shut wasn't broken, so no. It wasn't him flying. Diagram showing the scene of the crime. So you have traces of work from the defendant and is very work with the work which the defendant's was found. A photo of the Fox Chamber, are bloody footprints and black feathers scattered on top of the blood. A threatening letter. Let's see. This statement. Like, okay. If they left through the hallway, it can't be the window, obviously. This door was locked. Well, no, it was... Okay, let me think. The door was left open when Jinxie left running. So the culprit could escape through the door. The question is, how did they enter to... Let's see, what did the killer... Okay. Honestly, the most logical answer would be... Wait. Well, I didn't mean to click present, goddammit. The hallway door? Well, yes, I suppose that would be the only way out. Huh. Would appear you've already forgotten. The only available key until Jixie Tenma came on scene was within that locked room. How would one exit the Fox Chamber and then lock it without key? Should have seen this coming. Remember, Apollo, keep it simple. Simple, right. I could understand if killer had exited. Well, Mr. Justice, prosecution has some fine Japanese steel waiting unless you explain yourself quickly. I'm fine. I can explain myself. Okay, there we go. I'm back. So, sorry about that. Let me adjust my macro real quick. Okay. Yeah, okay. The reason the Fox Chambers hallway door was locked was because... Tenma locked it from inside, it locked on its own, or the perpetrator locked it from outside. What if the room was locked from the outside? I'm thinking... What if Fields stole Jinxie's key and then returned it to her without her noticing it? In other words, the killer took the key to the... Oh. Okay, no. Apollo just decided to go the absurd answer. Okay. In other words, the killer took the key to the hallway door, then locked it... Ah! Consider this. The master key was found inside the tightly locked Fox chamber. Any search under the key was removed from that room is blatant and contradiction of fact. Exiting the room before locking the door would require taking the key outside, but the key was found inside the room, which does seem like a contradiction, but it could explain both. How the key could be inside the room and be used to lock the door from outside. Well, let's see the defense guard responsible for prosecutor Blackwell draws his sword. How could the master key be at the crime scene despite the room being locked tight? They threw it in from outside, maybe? Through the window? What if someone threw it into the room from outside, you know? Something like... go the hallway door, lock the room, and then toss the key back in through the window. That would explain how the master key could be inside the locked room. And where would you throw it from? There is a cliff outside the Fox Chambers window. Throwing the key in from there is an impossibility. Oh, right. But from the vent! I wonder if the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window. Yes! Thank you, Athena! Somewhere other than the window. Could the key have been tossed in through somewhere other than the window? You don't need to go down to throw it through the air duct. The air vent? Yes! The music stopped! We did it, gang! Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be such a long sequence of questions. Oh, that felt nice to solve. So yeah, guy goes in, does the deed, walks out, uses the vent to throw the key in. Whew! Yes, the window may be out of the question, but the air vent's not. Oh, that's right! The Fox Chambers air duct. Leads out into the hallway. That's right! The real killer entered the exit from the vent outside the Fox Chamber. Then drop the key into the room through the vent inside the chamber. That's preposterous! Oh, that explains how the key got in there after it was used to lock the door perfectly. Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Don't worry. I'll explain it so even Your Honor can understand. First, the real killer disguised as Ten Mataro murdered the Alderman in the Fox Chamber. Then they fled the room through the hallway locked and locked it. Next, they entered the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway. Finally, the killer tossed the key into the room through the air vent in the ceiling there. That way it would make it seem like the mayor had to be the killer. All that was left to do was go back to the duct and flee the manor. Well, Your Honor, could it be any clearer? Amazing! Even I could follow that! The judge seems really pleased. That explains everything. The real killer was someone dressed up like Ten Mataro. And there was someone else other than the mayor and the other man in that room. Hey, it looks like that lawyer has written the jailbird prosecutor. Whoa, that was a total turnabout! What a massive fart! Don't see for a motive now! Order, order, I say! Now that I proved a possible third party, I don't see how our client could be guilty. Silence! A valiant effort, justice don't know, but your final thrust missed its mark. Huh? Both Lalido's camp and the tricks Tanuki to the yokai after he left the room. But then what? The tiresome yokai simply go through the foyer and walk right out of the front door. That's exactly what happened. The killer fled from the... Ouch! But it's impossible without being spotted by the foyer security camera that is. By the way, they went through out this window. Went right to the throat with the 4K comment. Hi, Taco. The electric eye here would have captured any pesky little yokai trying to escape. However, there is no sign of Ten Mataro anywhere in the security footage. What? Save for the foyer entrance, there is no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good. Wait, I believe there is another way to escape besides the foyer entrance. There is a large window in the foyer. Thank you, Athena! It's possible to escape through there without being seen by the security camera. Hey, you're right! Silence. Must I point out every crucial detail to the defense, since you lack not only brains but investigative prowess to boot? That is the cliffside of the manor. The only killer escaping that way would be a dead one. No! Wait, so the killer didn't escape out the fire window? What the heck, right? Ha! I suppose your next proposal is the killer sprouted wings and flew off into the sunset? Well... actually... take a look at this shit! That would mean the killer really was a yokai. If only we had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer. Who's to say we don't? As completely far-fetched as it might be. What? You're saying you can prove the killer could fly? Well, I thought I was the one with a course of steel. Oh, I can't wait to hear this! Shut up, Judge. Your Honor. What evidence do you have that the killer flew away? Take a look at this photograph. Okay. Take a look at this special edition paper. Temmataro, real or flight fancy? Well, this article prove, Mr. Justice. The photo in the article was taken shortly after the murder. Maybe the yokai in that photo is the killer shortly after the fled out of the window? Mr. Justice, you're not seriously suggesting... Oh, I'm serious. When it all it adds up. The killer, in this case, Temmataro, flew away, you know, some way or another. Silence. It is your brain that has flown the coop. That image is not but trick photography or some other form of artifice. Okay, then how about the Temmataro figure Mr. Fitch saw? Is it just vanished into thin air? No, there is a rational common sense explanation for that. The infernal yokai our Trixie Tanuki witness never reached the entrance. He, or should I say she, turned back before the camera's electric eye. She? I don't like where this is going one bit. Now the fact that we know the yokai had come from the Fox Chamber means that it was likely either Mayor Damian Temma or his daughter Jinxie Temma. However, we know that Mayor Temma was already unconscious at that time. Not good at all. Do you understand the gravity of the situation now, Justice Dono? Boy, are you sure? Are you sure you're going to try to throw more accusations into the mix? The falsified yokai remnants and the appearance of Temmataro were the work of one individual. And the individual is none other than Jinxie Temma. Sorry about that, I had to pop out for a moment there. Whoops. Order! The defense will stop competing for the greatest freakout ever. The little scamp was, no doubt, simply trying to protect her father. And it's no wonder that her superstitious mind conjured up this mad masquerade. Prosecutor Black's ascension makes perfect sense to me. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out the window. Did you truly believe this could end any other way? Did we fail right into his trap? What do we do now, Apollo? Our case no longer stands without a real yokai. If only we had one. Bailiff, seize her. It is time I interrogated her as a samurai of yore would. Oh boy, is it gonna be Papa? Oh hell yeah, let's go! Mayor Temma? Oh, his farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of a cover-up most foul? Temmataro's true identity is... Now, Mr. Mayor. It would be futile at this point to claim you were the yokai. After all, you had been knocked out cold by a blow to the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and roaming about the manor would be all but impossible. Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. But if you confess, the prosecution would be willing to overlook her little yokai farce. Confess? The defendant intends to confess? Wait. Apollo! Prosecutor Blackwell's up to his mind games again. Mayor Tenma, no! Don't fall for his twisted words! If you're sent away for murder, this kid will be left all alone. The real killer is... Mayor Tenma is going to confess unless we do something! But we can't prove how the real killer could have flown away. Go. Look upon me and despair, for ripe is the time for my return. Uh-oh, I should watch what I wish for. Oh boy, what are you going to do, man? Oh boy. Oh god, oh no. Oh fuck, there's an actual yokai possessing this man, don't tell me. I should have expected this from fucking Ace Attorney. Foolish mortals! I am Tenma Taro, the yokai you seek. Mayor Tenma? Silence! I am Tenma Taro, freed from the bonds binding me to the Forbidden Chamber. Behold, the return of the Demon King. What the Demon King? Well, I think it's time for me to take a vacation. Hoy bay. The witness will explain himself. Are you saying that you are Tenma Taro, the yokai we've been chasing the whole time? Indeed, it is I, Tenma Taro, the one who you seek, come to reveal the truth. This child is Tenma Taro, you say? What nonsense! So Mayor Tenma is a yokai now? His body is now mine. So you're saying that Mayor Tenma is being possessed by you? And that the yokai that Jinxie Tenma and Phineas Phil saw, and the one capturing the newspaper photo, those are all you? The accursed power of this warding charms prevent me from revealing my true form. You know the best part? The judge will totally believe that after the incident that happened in Ace Attorney 3 with fucking with the whole possession issue that happened then. Oh lord, that's fantastic. Your boldness. Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt? Well, a confession by a yokai will be quite unprecedented. Be that as it may, the defense case has been overturned. Huh? What? You claim the yokai that Little Scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the locked fox chamber. But he was the accused all along. Ah! Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be the real in a manner of speaking. For the older man's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma. And the yokai at the scene? That too was Mayor Tenma, or should I say, or dear Tenma Taro. The judge is accepting is like, well, Taco, if you have seen what happened, the shit that happened in the first 3 games, you would understand why the judge just accepts it. This man has seen spirits just flying left and right through his career. The pieces have all fallen into place. How so, Prosecutor Blackwell? It seems I must spell it all out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the older man in the Fox Chamber, which was locked at the time. He then removed the warding charms from the Forbidden Chamber's door, but then fell unconscious from the blow the elder man had delivered to his head. That's when his daughter Jinxie Tenma stumbled on the scene of the crime. Let us camp, fled in terror, whereupon the spirit of Temmataro, freed at last from the charm's warding effect, took possession of the mayor. The nearly freed Temmataro had then fled from the fox chamber. So you see, the yokai Jinxie Temma saw was her father possessed by Temmataro. When we arrived on the scene, the mayor was found unconscious. How is that possible if he was supposed to have flown out the foyer window? Then what? Do you mean to say the maid of QM or Jinxie Temma was Temmataro? Ah! Ko! That too is easily explained. Flew about for a time I did, but presently tired, I made for the forbidden chamber. Alas, exhaustion took me unawares in the fog chamber, and I knew no more. Huh. It would seem the pieces are still in place. Is Blackquill up to his tricks again? I don't know what to say. Is the defendant a real live? So the rumor about Mayor Temma is true? I knew yokai were real. You mean he did kill the elder one just so he could release Temmataro? Order! I'll fucking smack you with this cable if I have to. Now he's got everyone in the courtroom believing in yokai. It's Simon Says on steroids. He wants to convict our client any way he can, even if he means blaming a yokai. Proverbial ducks are all in a row. You should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty of your boldness. It's one of the most bizarre cases in my entire career. Otherworldly, in fact. Can you even be prosecuted under our legal system? I don't know. This is one weird legal system. Objection! Mayor Temma is just pretending to be Temmataro to protect his daughter. Plus, he already proved how a third party could have escaped from the locked room. Breaking at this point would be premature. Both sides have raised valid points. I have no choice but to. Silence. This is the dark age of law where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. Talks the convicted prosecutor. This is but a ploy to gain time for them to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? Whoops. Knowing you will not let the sun rise on the mayor's day of reckoning. Justice or no? I won't fabricate any evidence. Silence. Then prove it by joining me. A night in the clink will ensure you will not succumb to the temptation. How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? We have both evidence and a confession. The killer is this yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. A guilty verdict is all but... What's wrong with him? Prosecutor Blackquill, we had enough of your hijinks. The foundation of justice is fair play, and you're in serious violation of that. God damn it, detective. I am fucking deceased. This man just tased the fucking prosecutor for challenging Apollo. Oh my god. I am... God damn it. Oh, I love this guy. I fucking love this guy. Okay. What in the devil was that? Fulbright, have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? It seems you found that quite shocking. It is my special jolt of justice device. Its press is a shocking reminder to behave. You shall pay for this. I, Simon Blackquill. Your Honor, you need not fear now. I believe Prosecutor Blackquill will remain on his best behavior. A bit late with the reassurances, are we, Detective? Well, in that case, this concludes today's deliberations. The prosecutors and defense will use this opportunity to further investigations. This court is adjourned. To be continued. My... What a fucking chaos of a first day! So Mayor Temba is playing Possessed, fucking Blackwheel is threatening us with fucking cutting us to pieces. Fulbright is chasing people. What the fuck is happening? God, this fucking case. Writing is in agency. Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented to say the least. I already had a dead person testify, so what's the fucking difference? I am Tembatal, yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tema suddenly become a demon? Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwheel is playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit. Wait, what about the... Investigation. Trucy! Back! What, Trucy? Welcome back. You're in your stage outfit. Back from work? No, she just kinda wears that all the time. Yep, I really like this new magic trick I've been working on. Also, I heard that about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. Actually, you know what? Trucy, how would you come with me? You would be a lot of help in an escape room situation, and also figuring out how that guy flew. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and police tigers type the fence trick. What the fuck? I was seriously considering a disappearing out of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air tag in their oh, whoops. I know the killer has... Fuck! Okay, water drink moment. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. Now whoever did that, that was a time material that Mr. Felix and Jiggy saw. Right. Maybe there's some evidence in the air duct. There you go, 5 stars now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! God damn it. Thanks? Didn't we tell you to change your fucking trick already? My head, my poor head. My god. Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties. I wonder where the stuff goes. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vámonos, Apollo, vámonos! Detective Fulbright, may I search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... I wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. I sort of feel bad for him, but we have to work on to do. Let's go, get the evidence we need. You could do some psychology on him. The evidence is the key. We know that the Matarin person to use it to make an escape. Separating the Alderman, the killer left the Fox chamber to the hallway door. Then, after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the Fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. Don't worry, I broke the step ladder. Happy hunting. And nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Oh, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. There's a thick layer of dust in here. Man, there goes your suit, I guess. I don't get it. Find anything? Yikes, Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. Rice. Yeah, like Mr. Rice text back at the office. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting... No one's gone through a duck lately? Kinda looks like that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma is going to be fingered as a killer. But... If you don't turn things around quickly... Injustice with trust... With... Wrong word. Injustice with trust. Ah! Hahaha, sorry, Mr. Justice. But it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Ah. Detective right, sure seems cheaper all of a sudden. Ugh. And I am back to all devastated self. Wonderful. Oh, come on. Where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man, bring it on. Let me suffer in peace. Hahaha, justice prevails once more. It's not over yet, and besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do. Are you calling me a bad guy? Me, Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice? Now how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here. Information? How the investigation? Alright. Taco, you know who this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of fucking Hildebrand. But I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again, understood? We did, Apollo? Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? Sigh. Okay. Do I have any new evidence from the court? Can I present this to you? Just in this bag up to sometimes too. So don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Haha! If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. Autopsy? So it was a spear that killed the other man. That's right, he'd been in a drug-induced sleepwalk the moment he was impaled. That's when he struck back at his attacker. That's almost superhuman. Justice can allow evil to exist unopposed, even if it means sacrificing one's life. I bet you two could strike back even if you were impaled. I mean, you're full of justice. Really? Or are you just saying that because of my name, Athena? I swear to God, these jokes are going to fucking kill me. Okay, let's start with Amazing Ninetales. The prosecutor Blackquill figured out that the victim was the Amazing Ninetales. He did indeed. He's a sharp one, alright. He figured it out while investigating the municipal murder on the victim's past. The Amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. And Mayor Damian Tema is the corrupt politician who murdered the great hero. The Amazing Ninetales fans are so angry they even tried to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestling hero was murdered. Now I'm fucking imagining the fucking rethink game of the wrestler but with fucking Mayor Tenma. They must have been shocked that they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of Amazing Ninetales? A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasks himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off, it is more humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. I'm starting to suspect that the 8 just did it out of wrestling instead of the whole merger debacle, which is fucking infuriating to say the least. She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. We ought to become fans ourselves and go protesting for the prison. What? No! You forget that Mayor Tema is not only Jinxie's father but our client? Oh yeah! You be careful now, you're defending the most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of on a figure 4 luck. You say that, but how you met American mayors? Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwood would have stooped that low. I need to pinning the blame on that yokai? He really wasn't a conviction on all costs. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Yes, well, I have been writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. I just imagine Blackwell in his prison cell with a little chair and table, just writing on a paper, like what a fucking Fulbright. And that'll teach him anything. Yeah, he probably just read Dotard 1,000 times. The whole yokai business is more likely a play to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwood believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted in an effort to protect her father. The real killer. Yeah, right, I'd like to see him prove it. Whoa, go down! He doesn't have any direct evidence. But we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside Kibe Manor. Wait, that isn't the stuff Tenmatar was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only. He ain't alright after all. God damn it. Mr. Manodo tossed it over the cliff when she was done. Oh wait, well, what about Prince? Nope, no Prince, but she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. So it's like the stuff may have belonged to the mansion. If that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenmataro get it from? Are there any other new developments we should know? Now that you mention it, our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He did say he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, I am under no obligation to speak with you, mortals. And other things of that nature. I wonder if what Mayor Tenma remembered. So well, you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwood is busy questioning him. I know, why don't you wait down at the playground with the rest of the kids? Haha. What now, Apollo? How about regrouping back at the agency? Good idea. We may get some words of wisdom of Mr. Wright while we are there. Eat your burger, Apollo. Okay, guess we are moving to the agency. Although, I'm gonna check. Okay, this is to... Oh, let's talk about the trial. Let's get the ink card. They just can't stop talking about how the demon Tenmataro made an appearance. Is there an exorcist around when you need one? Well, I heard that Jax actually had an exorcist in his room after that. He's here, like, calling... He's here, like, trying to make sure Dahlia Hawthorne doesn't return from fucking hell. But... Saber smited. Thank you. Good, let's hope it's the last we see of that pain in the neck yokai. And I have a feeling Tenmataro could exercise an exorcist. As attorney defending a demon, I know exactly how that feels. Okay, let's see. Let's try the garden. No. No, okay. Back to the agency then. Right, anything agency. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases. And I'll go do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. In other words, business as usual, right? Yeah, I suppose so. Ah, pat. Oh, you can just ban them. To, like... Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged to. And forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Ah, a monster's at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Oh, is that Phoenix Wright? Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here too. Mr. Wright. How was the investigation, Apollo? Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gone hairier than before. Really? What happened? Ah, look at that pose! What a fucking man we have here. Our defense. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. It was one of the court to say the least. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I know, I've never had to defend a yokai before. The business of the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. Although at least you figured out how someone could have escaped the Forbidden Chamber. Yeah, well, we just found that our reasoning might be a tad flawed. Oh really? Well, that's bad news. You don't say, Nick. How are we going to get out of this one? The worst of times our lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force? A smile? Yeah. Aww. My mentor told me that back when I was still learning the trade. Mia, I miss her. She also told me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? Oh, I just got hit by the feels. Ah. God. Damn it. That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics. Always believe in your client, huh? Also, here you have the 2 rules of evidence. Yes, I've kept this book for like 9 years. You and Athena, let's see. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. You know, wanted to visit Bon Karma. Stuff. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this? Where did you get the money to travel to Europe? Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Ah, so you're still working hard at trying to change the fucking shitty legal system we have here. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I think you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did. Well, an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Oh, is that about the Edgeworth's investigations? Huh? I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer after all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Oh, it's nothing special. Maybe I'll just admit that analytical psychology of hers. It's just I thought that my special ability could have defended innocent people. Then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard. Caesar needed to see Von Karma and asked me to be there for more emotional support, and also to Tom Cole to be a shield for the whips. Let's not forget that. You know, Edgeworth wanted to go on a trip with his boyfriend, Gumshoe. So Phoenix had to be there as a candle holder. Speaking of boyfriends, that reminds me, the games never deepen on what happened with Phoenix and... Fuck, what was Dahlia's sister? What was her name? I can't remember. But you know what I mean, they never delve deeper into that. Which confuses me a lot. Because that had a lot of potential. I'm still amazed he actually became a lawyer. And at the tender age of 18, no less. I guess Europe just has the potency of bringing people too soon into a career. Oh, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Somebody I used to know. Nothing we get, nothing, yeah. Which is very sad. Alright, I totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You know, it would have been cute if the widget had also had a different emotion at that moment. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Right? Yes? I'm going to visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. You know, also, give me a second. Phoenix? Studying laws? Impossible. Okay, now that I've expressed my sarcasm. Alright, time to see what's new down at the detention center. April 18th, detention center. Visitors room. Mayor Tenma, we got to talk to you about something. Caw! Ah! Caw! So, my minions have returned. Yeah, I love how Phoenix passed law and then somehow forgot every. Well, I guess Phoenix just went to pass law and then didn't try to reinforce what he learned ever again, and that's why the way he is. Like, I love how he never took a look into Mia's books until like very specific cases. Okay, Temataro, what do you want? Apollo, he still thinks he's a yokai. I wonder if he'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again. Oh, he will be able. There. I mean, we could always bring Phoenix with the Magatama. That could save our butts. Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste. Wow. He's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. Starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom. Well... Japonia's law schools aren't good for lawyers, I know, right? Like, Edgeworth, Von Karma, Edgeworth, Von Karma Senior, Von Karma Junior, all those came from Europe. Diego, I don't know where he studied. For all we know, he could be Spanish. So, I don't know. And then let me think. Clavier is also European. Black Quill is clearly Japanese. So yeah, Japanofornia literally cannot bring good lawyers. Amazing. Still, we cannot let Mayor Tenma stay possessed, you know what I mean? If you can clear me out of these charges, I shall help you whatever manner I may. Now ask of me what you will. I suppose it was a shot. The fucking pose. What can you tell me about the superstitions? I was hoping you take a look at this. An offering to me, quite admirable. But the best thing you could offer me is to win me my freedom. Right. I'll do my best. Okay then. Let's see. No. Ooh. A descent of whole 9 tails, perhaps. It would seem he's doing quite well these days. Yeah, he's a huge hit from kids all the way up to their grandparents. It seems I've been resting on my laurels for far too long. This time I, too, debuted the mortal wall and rekindled my struggle against that Willy Fox. Tigo from the American state, New Granada. New Granada? What? What? Also, I now imagine fucking Mayor Tema playing as a wrestler. Oh god, that's amazing. That's the spirit. You make your debut as soon as we get you out of that as we get you that not guilty verdict. Then I had best return to top form. Push-ups and sit-ups should do for now. Go. Is he planning a new career as pro wrestler? Fuck being a demon. Now I'm gonna be cursing the fucking fighting ring. Ages has it been since I've seen that. We often battle it out like this back in the day. I've been meaning to ask which one of you was stronger. That would be me, of course. For I am the demon lord of the yokai, Kosha! Yeah, but the Ninetale Fox imprisoned you in. Tina, don't encourage him! It's pretty hard enough as it is. I just want to find out which one was really the strongest. Ka. So, can you fly? Can you fly? Why, there's a photo of me soaring to the heavens. But look at my wing angle. It's all wrong. Wow, you're really a stickler for details. I even gave a big smile for the camera. But so small am I in this shot that one can't even see it. No new demons are so interested in how they're presented by the media. Okay, time to talk. Okay. Were those fighters and trucks at the scene of the crime really your doing? Indeed, the remnants of Temmataro, king of the underworld, they be. The day when I once again dominate the water world is at hand. Caw. Prosecution claims that feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? I must reach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Huh? Mayor Tema, is that you? Well now, Damien appears to still reside within this body. Man. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien. I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. She didn't kill Alderman QB, did you? I've killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For I had slain that mortal. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire will consume him. Yikes! So you're saying there must have been somebody else there. Come think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. Let us ask about this too. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber. What? Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too? Bah! I do not waste my power on such power tricks. Take the key from the killer, did Damian. Whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber. So he wanted to keep it shut tight. But no fingerprint shall you find upon that key. How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then? Foolish mortal! You had me Temmataro act as some asinine alchemist? Out as the year my will was taught. Quite eagerly I must add. Caw. Always in order to share your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door. If I had known its manner of opening long ago, would have made my turn. Yes, a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. What a nice card, yeah. Okay. Wait, no. Present. What, might I ask, is that? The statue was found on the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tema over the head with it. It had been wrapped in large cloth before the other man's murder. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes. Something wrapped in such a cloth as he recalled. A secret gift from Elderman Cube, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it. Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck. Of that Damien does not know. A secret gift. Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. I should question him about the blackmail letter too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. Well, before he didn't say anything, but sure. Why this? This is a cursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damian. Apparently somebody slipped into the elder man's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tema's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Go! You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal. Who placed this in the elder man's pocket? Very few were they who knew that letter was in Damian's briefcase. So, whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the elder man's pocket. Ah, could have been. He's doing... Mr. Mayor, I mean, Mr. Taro. Do you just remember something? Indeed I did. There was but one other who knew of the letter. Damian's aunt, Florent Lapel. Full knowledge of that briefcase's contents did I possess. They may be the blackmailer and the murderer we were looking for. That is preposterous. He's a most trusted advisor. Would never betray Damian. Seems like Mayor Tema is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the elder man's pocket. Look out for Labelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. Labelle and wreck him over the cause. Tougher's head. You're just giving us a major lead. Let's fucking go! There's something that still bothers me. Mr. Lapel is the killer. What could have motivated him to open the forbidden chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. I feel like it's all one red herring just so that people won't think it's him. How did you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. Bye, Crazy. Yokai Lane. Hey, isn't that... Jinxie, you okay? Yeah, you there in peace of me. Jinxie? She's acting really strange. That loathsome, no cool nine-tailed fox. You shall know the terror that is mine and despair. You shall pay, oh, you shall pay dearly. All of you. Jinxie, are you alright? Yeah! Ah! Is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning? Isn't it already past noon? What am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. Oh no, I must have been the Makuragaishi. Makuragaishi? Ever wake after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? But is that the yokai's fault? The Makuragaishi prey on people while they are asleep. It sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight, or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't. Oh, that's not falling off. I thought then evil things can creep into me. I'd say we had more than that demonstration of that just now. I better reapply them. Nice. Jinxie, there's something I wanted to ask you. There was something I wanted to tell you too. I remember something else. You did? What was it? Woo! Important info! Jinxie, can you tell us what you remember? Well, after the trial I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing I thought was really weird. I was afraid to ask, but here goes. Really, what? It's about the yokai feathers on tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. That is pretty big. That literally turns the whole fucking case upside down. Wait, what? Are you sure? Uh-huh. My memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? You could spare my travel, Apollo. Why? Because Jinx is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the crime scene, they'll totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. Ah! Mrs. Fancy's memory of the whole incident is really working against us. The prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Well, I'm rebutting that. Oh man, this is not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. No, not that. Damn it. Forbidden Chamber. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the Forbidden Chamber, would you? It doesn't even have a keyhole. Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. A secret mechanism? Really? Uh-huh, it's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only Adler McCubey knew what it was and how it worked. The other man of Ninetale Bale sure loved his secrets. Apollo, let's go see if we can find the secret mechanism. Whoa, slow down. There's something I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. In the Mirror's master key won't open it. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. That means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after murder. For all we know, Mayor Tema took the key from the killer and stole it, so... But the killer could have made a copy. Like, making a copy of a key isn't that hard. So the mayor's efforts to get the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain. What is this, Sukogami? Sukogami? Like I am having subjects I have been used for a really long time. The demon and Sukogami. A strange combination. So you think the person's a natural phenomenon? Okay. I saw him, the Mataro. Really scared me to death. Do you see a lot of monsters, Jinxie? Uh-huh, seriously. In fact, I encountered this Suneko Suri this morning. Suneko Suri? You know, I don't know what that one... you know, I don't... No, I don't know that one. Tell me about it. It's a mean little beast that trips you by bumping into your shins. I tripping all the time because of that pesky little thing. I guess really bad I stick Suneko Suri working charms on my shins. I went to investing into some shin guards and watching yourself instead. Ah, that's amazing Ninetales. He lives in the mountains right outside the village, but he often comes to visit. Really? He doesn't sound very secret or reclusive to me. No, he's not. In fact, he visits the bathhouse all the time. No, wait, the amazing Ninetales goes to public bathhouses? Uh-huh, but like a true wrestling legend, he never takes his mask off. He takes mask with his mask? Uh-huh. He also has a towel that says, Wrestlers Wanted. Was a naked guy in mask and a message like that on his tower run the other way. What a fucking child cube he was. But this is a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetales. She'd probably freak out if I showed her this mask without the guy in it. What are you thinking? It would crush her if she figured out her favorite bracelet instead. Guess I spared her the grief, although she really could use a reality check. Eh? Alderman QB made the statue. It's a token of goodwill. I think it was meant to be for Ninetales Vale and Tema Town. A token of goodwill? But the two yokai are fighting. Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cap portion is missing. The statue originally depicted the two yokai holding a cup in celebration. But it sure doesn't look that way now, does it? Man, that looks like a cute statue. Maybe broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tim on the head. I'll explain it. I guess the only two people who knew what it really looked like were the elder man and I. Not just me, but the symbol of food will be forever etched in my mind. That's a shame. So, is there anything else you should know about Jinxie? No. That's about it. Ah! My bracelet is reacting. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be... Injustice with trust! Inspector, back to the murder room, now! A ghost! Oh! Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here? I have business with the young lady, if you must know. Mr. Blackwell has asked me to question her. Question me? Sorry, not interested. I hear that's about that whole yogai affair. That's right, specifically we want to ask... Oh, but I can tell you that now, can I? Oh, come on, please! We're partners of Injustice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. Injustice we trust. Twisted Samurai sure has on a short leash. So you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll then? Now come along, Miss Tenma, to the station with you. He took her away. It's my chance to see what she was lying about. Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for being in the chamber. Let's go check it out. Just hope they'll let us in now. April 18th, Queen Manor, Garden. The fuck is wrong with your hair? What? Oh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. I am so glad I have these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest we do. Perhaps I should praise one aside for our dearly departed older man. Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle! Apollo, let's ask him about you know what. Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter. Why these Mayor Street's lawyers? What do you want with me? There's something we wanted to ask. The fuck? Why is this guy a whole JoJo character? Where's that ringing coming from? You have to excuse me. Hello, LaBelle here. What the? Those things on his shoulders are cell phones? Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter is with my Yotrema has been a complete nightmare. Why do you wear clothes like that? What mechanism does he use to control the phones is my question. Oh, surprised. This is my own special design. It's the ultimate in functional beauty. Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? Looks a bit unwieldy to me. Ah! Oh, you simply don't have an eye for beauty. If having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy, I'd rather be blind. So what do you want with me? I'm having a fucking aneurysm. Both Jinx and Mr. Fields said they saw Temataro. What about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the foyer, why didn't you see... Ah! Oh ho ho ho. Very well, I admit it. That's right, I from LaBelle. Saw the demon Temataro. So he did see something. Then why did you lie about not seeing him? I was simply trying to protect the little Jinxie. Protect Jinxie? What do you mean? Why don't tell me you haven't heard of this strange little habit of hers? Which one are we talking about? The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Who has it she's possessed by Temataro? That one's new to me. Oh ho ho ho! Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about Temataro sighting, this Jinxie should be your prime suspect. Tell us all about that rumor. Interesting. So, what was that rumor about Jinxie? They say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It's suddenly when she starts wandering around doing strange things. Is that so? Although, come to think of it. Yep. That certainly would explain how she was acting earlier. Once she even put on a Tembataro costume and wandered around the woods at night. She did. Okay, that's actually pretty dope. Like in terms of considering this game's history of possessions and such, that's actually pretty fucking dope. Oh, I wish I never asked. Does she remember anything while she's possessed? Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes. Mary lost their possession, huh? I'm about to change my voice. Give me a second. Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that too was caused by her possession. Ah, maybe. Ah ha ha! So you do understand. The whole yokai business was entirely her own making. Now wait a minute. Although, the yokai business wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black furs and strange structures herself? But let's admire him at what Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk with him. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. For the killer, you're pretty useful. What is that? It's a blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman QB. It was sent to Mayor Tenma. And your point being, someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the Alderman's pocket after he was murdered. Ah, you don't say. You wouldn't happen to be the one who missed the switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew that the blackmail letter was in his briefcase. Certainly you— Ah! Oh ha ha ha! Perhaps that shot of cologne will make those scales fall from your eyes. Or my eyes fall from their sockets. Is it possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect? What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place? Oh, well. Oh, ha, ha, ha. My only crime is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now let me show you what to do with this garbage. Ah, you can destroy this like that? What do you mean I can't? I just did. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, you're going to prison. Feel a little lighter now? You just won a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy. Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, you know. I guess that's it for now. Hello, Labelle speaking. Really? You wish to carry my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid that it's my own private one. It's not available for the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the world. I can't with this fucking guy. Stop the bus, I'm getting off. No, I can't with this man. Oh ha ha ha. Everyone wants my exclusive Je suis la Belle brand products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now that it's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say. Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants. Peasants. This is my latest product. I'm calling it Color Me Label. My voice is again drifting away. A dazzling hair color that you can wash off with just water. Yes, that means you can't sweat. I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more in my commercial and magazine ads. Yet it's not available to the public. Great sales strategy there, genius. Come to think of it, Mr. Labelle, your color changed since the last time we met. Oh, the little lady has quite discerning eyes. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift for one who truly appreciates beauty. Apollo, what should I do? Better before you get a face full of cologne. Good point. Wow, thanks, Mr. Labelle. Record that washes out with water. It's Fleur Labelle own brand. It's available to the general public. Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber. Before I want to shoot myself, we still gotta find the secret mechanism to open the Forbidden Chamber. No, not here. April 18, BB Manor Fox Chamber. Okay, let's find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Ah, this is so exciting! I can't wait to see how it works. But do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber? Do I get to do a puzzle? Please tell me I get to do a puzzle. I like puzzles. We just have to open it to find out. We should also see if there was anywhere the killer could have hid in the room. Okay, let's get started. Apúrate, Apollo, apúrate! Okay, let's see. I don't think we'll find anything else on this chair. Oh, thanks, Apollo. May the killer hid under this table. That would be a terrible hiding place. The other man's body could have been right above. Maybe you're right. Guess I understand this a bit. Wait! There's something under the table. Let's check it out. Ooh! Hello. Hey look, there's something down here. Hey! It looks like a piece of something. But it wasn't a piece of what? Huh. Oh, I know. Maybe a piece of this statue. Remember when Disney said? The statue originally depicted two yokai holding up a cow. It was a symbol of goodwill. So his piece broke off and rolled under the table. Box and the statue. Nice. Sarkari of the Angel Fox over the door and the statues of him on their side. The way those two statues are glaring is like they're guarding the door from us. Come to think of it, there are two foxes on the folding screen as well. It can be a coincidence, can it? Hey, statue moves! Don't carry away now, I mean, who knows? Might trigger a trap. Hey, I can handle it. If a spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. After all, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid. As if you can catch something that falls out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still, there might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. Maybe there's something around here that's just the position they should be in. Well, you just kinda gave me the answer in a silver platter, Apollo, so before I check the folding screen... Okay, let's examine the window. There's a cave outside this window. Makes it pretty impossible to get out this way. When I hear things like that, it just makes me want to try. Never say never, right? I mean, I could get out this... No, wait, do you have a death wish or something? I won't even open wide enough for me to squeeze through. Guess I lost that bet. That also saved your life. What is with Phoenix's partners and being fucking suicidal? Here's the statue. The statue is depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in a gesture of goodwill. My elder man QB was planning on smoothing things over with Mayor Temma. I guess murdered instead by somebody who intervened. The mayor was only pursuing the municipal merger because he'd been blackmailed. Who knows? If this murder hadn't occurred, maybe they could have come up with a solution. But we shall never know. Better take a look behind the door too. Oh look, there are no bang into the wall. It may have extended too. That wouldn't have happened if the killer had been hiding there. Right, I guess that rules out the old hide behind the door trick. I just remember this is novella once, right? The murder occurred in a locked room. And the perpetrator made sure to hide behind the room's door when it was opened. Then when I was looking, he made this escape. A clever trick, but it would have been impossible to in this case. See this Organ Tanuki statue here? There must have banged into it when it was opened. Ah, I get it. The killer couldn't have been there because of the statue. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, time to check the statues. The folding screen. Okay, so they have to look opposite of each other. Those standing back to back are depicted on this elegant folding screen. Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute. Two foxes. There are two fox statues in front of the forbidden chamber as well. Maybe the keyhole will appear if we do something to this folding screen. I don't see anything unusual about it. Well, it does have two foxes on it, and there are two fox statues in front of the door. There is a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn the whole place upside down. She's as excited as a kid in a candy store. No, I didn't mean to click. Say lucky hole, huh? Yeah, the door won't budge just like those spiky bangs of yours. Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door. I know. I break it down with a body slam. Hahaha. I just thought you could do that. How do you know if I haven't even tried? No, wait, don't! I said you hate losing Athena. I think that would win this match. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. If anything, Apollo, we'll find the keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber at this rate. There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber move? The screen might be a clue as to how they are supposed to position them or something. Hey, but you're right! Let's go over that screen with a fine tooth comb. But I already did that. Close inspection. I think there's more to this screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it. Down aside the bottom screen to locate it. You can also tap on something of interest to inspect it further. You can also zoom in and get a better look. Now let's check every last inch of it. Zoom! Enhance! Zoom! Rotate. Oh, hello! What's this? Looks like a keyhole or something. Is this where the Kingdom Heart is hidden? You think it could be the keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber? No, it's just a picture. Still, you know what they say. Pictures worth 1,000 words. It's a picture of a key. That shape looks awfully familiar. Oh, I know. It seems like the Forbidden Chamber's key. Wait, what about that keyhole drawn on the center of the screen? Isn't it two related? A key and a keyhole. Ooh, I just got an idea. If we fold the screen up just right, the key and keyhole should overlap. Hey, I think you're right. Let's give it a try. Ah, so they have to be facing each other, not against each other. Look, a door! Yeah, and it's open too. Two foxes are not facing each other, so... What if we made those fox statues face each other? Apollo, let's go check out the two statues. Okay, Have you moved the two statues so they face each other? Just like on the screen. Look! A lock appeared. Now we can use that key. Okay, here was nothing. It worked! Time to see why this chamber is so forbidden. What secrets could it hold, I wonder? Ooh, I'm excited. Creak! Give me a second. There we go. Does that need some serious oil? Oil. Ah, that was like nails on a chalkboard. Alright, forgot about those super good ears of yours. Well, would you look at that? Well, that's an answer to our problem. Give me a second, checking something real quick. I wonder if someone went into the hidden chamber. I surely wonder. I wonder so strongly. My goodness. Wow. Okay, that's fucking awesome. That's such a cool fucking thing. Okay. Man, this chapter is great. I love it. I love everything about it. What the heck is that? Is that a Temataro statue? But there's something about it. All I know is I don't like it. But I can't explain why. The only thing I know for real. Okay. Give me a second. Ta 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 ta. Okay. Let's see. You okay, Athena? You look kinda pale. You're not scared, are you? What, of this thing? Don't make me laugh. Hey, hey. Really? Hey, look! Mama! What is it? Over there on the left. There's a bunch of stuffs on that rack. Well, I guess what we know. They kinda look like the stuff we saw earlier. You mean the one thing she said she saw Temataro carrying? Yeah, but Temataro impersonator really did come here at least at some point. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search this place. Ominous. Very ominous, jeez. Okay, let's start from the bottom to the top. From the bottom I mean from the least important. Okay, a stone lantern. Like those Japanese garden lamps? Where's the switch? Lights like these are lit by fire, no electricity, so there's no switch. Oh, here it is! What? You're sitting out of sight. I see the Mataro's cell has been outfitted with all the amenities of a yokai could want. So yeah, this room hasn't been as close as they claim it to be. They clearly have been renovating it quite often. Hey, there's a bunch of stuffs here, and it looks like one's missing. Temataro jinxed him, so must have taken it. I have to agree, this looks like the one that they Fulbright saw us. Why do you think there are so many here? Maybe they're spares, Temataro might be, you know, absent-minded or something. But the fact that he has spare stuffs handy, well, shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them. Good on him, you know, good on him. That's great for him. I love that. He's trying to improve himself. He's a good boy. Or at least that's my take on it. Thanks, Miss Psychologist. Maybe it'll remind her to deal with her own faults. But I won't hold my breath. Okay, let's... Demons still need air ventilation. Let's address the elephant in the room. What is this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. And the fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here very long. Oh! It's hand ringing. Let's see what brand it is. Je suis Labelle? Labelle? What the... But then, wouldn't that be Mr. Labelle was here? I guess so. But why? Well, whoever was dressed up like Temataro must have taken a stuff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. The same person probably dropped this hand cream at that time. In other words, the Temataro impersonator we are looking for is no other than... Florent Labelle. This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow. All I have to do is get the truth out of Mayor Tenma. Hand cream added. I think that was literally dropped in the Forbidden Chamber. It bears the Je suis Labelle logo. What's this? Looks like a gravestone or something. It reads, here likes Temataro, age 80. Cause of death, choked on a chicken bone. What? Say it and so. So that sounds more like an autopsy report than an epitaph if you ask me. Wait, you're joking around because you're scared. It's your coping mechanism. I'm not scared. Breakout central right here, baby. Get it out, widget. Then I was strong on this one. I can't believe Temataro is fucking dead. Black feathers. They look exactly like the ones in the Fox Chamber. That means the killer must have been here at some point. The question is, why? Maybe the Temataro costume was hidden in here. I mean, someone carried it through the manor. It would have stuck out like a sore thumb. Why did the killer get in here? That's the Forbidden Chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. Maybe the killer could have only gotten in here before the murder. Wow, this is one tough riddle, alright. Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it. So we have a sort of merchant? Okay, unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy, some sort of monk maybe? A monk. A monk? What are you talking about? You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training? Might that just be a hiker? The guy in this picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena. Oh look, there's some yellow thing stuck to his back. Oh, it's turning into Temataro! What's this scroll getting at? Ah, and that's the one depiction that has the stuff. See how Temataro was born? Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. Interesting. Whoa, that's one big statue. Must be something like 15 feet tall. And look, this Temataro has a staff. But Temataro in the scroll didn't have one. I wonder why. I feel like this could be significant. But why? Let's take a closer look. First to go around this table here. Ah, Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea? He looks like he's about to start his boss fight. It looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue. Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? It's just a big empty compartment. From all the dust and cobwebs, I'd say it hasn't been open in a really long time. That's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it and... Wait. There is something in here. Looks like some sort of figure, but it's so dusty. Can't tell what it's supposed to be. What am I doing here? Oh, that looks like the monk. A figure that has been left inside the Temataro, thick layer of dust and that is supposed to have been there for some time. Okay, what am I missing? Doesn't look like I'm missing anything. Let's see. Oh! Wait. Oh look, there's an air vent here too. I assume forbidden chambers need proper ventilation. I don't think anyone could reach this. So yeah, the whole thing of this being perfectly sealed was all for fucking show. What the hell? Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. I wonder where this vent leads. Well, the Fox Chambers venting branch this way, so... Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all. Guess that's about check out the fucking vent! What now? We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again. Like Mr. Fields and Jinxie? Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Fields about the village superstitions on the Mataro. God damn it! Mr. Filch! It's the curse! The curse! The curse of the Mataro! Eh? You're just ignorant that I heard them superstitions out our peril, but your business, will ya? Ah! Youch! What's all this about a curse? The Mataro's gonna curse us all. Let's stop sticking your noses where they don't belong. Stop the investigation! Listen to what the superstitions say! Right, how about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions? Yeah, give Widget back, please. Huh? Hey, what are you doing with Widget around your neck? He's mine! You know better than to go around stealing people's stuff like that. The same goes for my bracelet. Sorry, I promise I won't do it again. He's almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget. The big jerk! I'm sorry! I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened. I can't believe you did that. It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal a Widget? Grrr. Yipes! And mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's a thieving blood running in my veins. Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? Hehehe, glad you asked. The infamous man in the Tsukikoso was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this? Huh. What exactly am I looking at? It looks like another one of those yokai to me. It's another the Tsukikoso. Or from the rich to give to the poor, he did. So... is the scroll depicting someone stealing from gold from the rich and Temataro being born from it? And he leave one of those figures at the scene of the crime? What's more, I'm his ransom because he was my grandpappy. Oh, you don't say. These are the honest truth. Ah, the sloshing sound of Asuki beans scrapping together in the dead of night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. I'm Asuki Koso, washer of money, giver outer of wealth reborn. Forget the money, you should be washing yourself off this nasty hobby. Wait a second, this figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber. That was easy. Hey! What are you doing with that sit there figure? Oh, this? One in the Forbidden Chamber. Wait, you actually stole the figure? What the fuck, Apollo? I thought you just took a photo. So I could be there practically forever. Huh. Could be my grandpa be broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. It reminds me. He once told me there's treasure in that there chamber. Treasure? Interesting. Tell me more. What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber? Only it's the greatest get rich quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing there. Didn't see anything like that though. Your grandfather didn't by chance already steal it, did he? Say how there was one of his figures in there? That just might be. That's Grandpappy for ya. But he was that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Of course. Because he was so righteous. In court you mentioned seeing the Mataro near the scene of the crime. Sorry I didn't come clean right away, but then superstitions got the better of me. People of Ninetales very sure seem like superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing the Mataro. That's right, the superstitious scared the wits out of wits. It scared me out of my wits, I tell you. That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on. So you're gonna stay here at in Ninetales Vale? Yep, I'm gonna live here, right here and keep with you always, just like Grandpappy did. That superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, so you are saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Hey, you listen to what I said? You're going to exactly what the superstitions said, but I said that's baloney. It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Ah! So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talk with us. You said you plan on staying right here in Ninetales Vale. But if you really believed in the superstitions, you would be long gone by now. Coward with up order from his mentor, the best and safest method to start evidence to throw it to your pocket hammer space. Or tell anyone about. I mean, you say that, but most of the time Phoenix didn't actually take evidence. He took pictures and such. Like, they were very explicit when Phoenix actually took evidence from a crime scene or from any area. Like, usually he will just be keeping records. Ah! I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filch. Yipes! You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you? So sorry, but I didn't have no choice. So what's the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing the Mataro? It's all the pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing the Mataro. So if I did, he'd do to me what 10 superstitions said would happen. So it's Mr. LaBelle who muscled you. No, Mr. LaBelle wanted to scare you into silence. Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect a little maid girl. It was on account of that rumor, the one with her being possessed. A rumor again. I actually don't have to talk to my time about the possession rumor. Ouch! Hey, watch it! Village superstition stolen by Phileas Fields. I'm taking this back now. Kinda like funny to me. We'll just ask instead of stealing it. Rude. Was that all we wanted to ask Mr. Fields? Yeah. I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Temataru one more time. Stick out dealing with that yokai again. Makes me want to say pass. Bye, Fields. Let's... Yeah, I'm just gonna go moving on. Okay, yeah, no, nothing else. Detention Center. April 18th. Lartemma, your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence. Why are you speaking like that? Ah, Mayor Temma, you've returned. Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to play a new charm to my head. Seems to be suppressing the demon within me. That's a relief, maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. So, what can I do for you today? You like to us out the rumor that Jinxie is possessed. Ah. She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while their demon's power. At least that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Hehehe. Huh? Well, that lasted a short time. No much is this warning charm for me. Ah, this is the charm! That is back! Those foolish mortals, I shall regret relieving that child for my doings. Ah, I blew it. That question brought that yokai back. I probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is clear either. Well, time to talk then. We'd like to ask you something about your aid Florent Labelle mentioned. Do you know Jinxie is supposed to be possessed? I know not of what you speak. You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Tomataro, the more lord of yokai. Protect a mere mortal? No affection do I possess for your race of humans. Please, already prove there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. If you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name. But I've already told you, I know not of what you speak. I don't think we'll get anything more out of him. It's over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence. Hey, Apollo. I think I've got this one. I think I proved that she didn't do it. Really? Sure. I should be able to use psychology to explain that whole possession thing. Know yourself out then. Wow, Tina's really something. I can really count on her when it counts. The real story. Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I read her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism. Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking? Yes. Addiction excessivity are a form of the disorder, usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her journey at this Vale? When the child visited last, she did speak of dreading yokai and how they robbed her of sleep each night. I knew it. A lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. That means she can't be trying to protect you, at least not on an unconscious level. So then the Temataro that was spotted at the manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh? That would indeed explain the matter. Look, the Mataro's spirit. It's left the mayor's body. Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma? Very well. It is the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as you. Let's go! Mayor Tenma, you didn't leave those feathers at the tracks at the scene, did you? I did not. Neither did I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt. I knew it! You suspect Florent is behind all this. But why? Did he really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Can you think of any reason why? Looking back, he did seem fixated on Temataro for her spell. Ah, could be. Perhaps he was attempting to release Temataro. That's crazy, are you saying that yokai is real? Whatever the case, Temataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. It's that the superstition wars. You must not gaze upon him, nor free him from his prison. Whoops. But how can people actually believe that? Well, at least we know who is behind this whole Temataro thing now. Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. Labelle. Your dinner is ready, your malevolence? Ah, an offering to the Demon King, you say. You may place it right there. Make it a group or the heart and soul into making it. Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Caw. Yes, your malevolence, I remember that. Guess that's fucking great. I'm actually planning to keep up this yokai charade. Well, we already talked to Mr. Phelps and Mayor Temaso. Why don't we go see Florent Labelle next? Now that we know the truth. We won't be able to claim that the Temataro was Jinxie or the Mayor anymore. The real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him? That's the question now, is it? Okay, now let's practice that again. Filthy from the top. Mr. Abel was in the foyer at the time of the crime. And when we heard that scream, oh heck, what was the next part again? You have the memory capacity of a flea. This is the 60th time, you know? Now, 100 times more and we're done. What on earth are they practicing? Oh, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy. Oh. Oh, begging your pardon, Mr. Lavelle, sir. It's just all this practice. Yipes. Unbelievable. What if you had sold my outfit with those crabby paws of yours? It feels Lavelle's wallet just now. Nice. So, what do you think they think they're up to this time? Oh, it's you two! It's hopping away! You peasants are so tacky! What do you want with me? Your confession to Tematar imposter would be nicer, right? Oh, wait, there. Have this. Mr. Fields filled me on a conversation you two had, and about how you told him not to say a word about Saint Temataro. Filthy, you fool! Yipes! I told you nothing good would come out of your running your mouth. So as you want me to give Mr. Fields quite like that, Mr. Lavelle? Oh ha ha ha! Why to protect the Jinxie, of course. But she was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. That also means she couldn't have possibly been Temataro. Interesting. Okay, are you going with this? Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Fields quiet. That reason would be to defect out, away from the one who was really Temataro. Oh ho 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 ho. Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Temataro? So sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort. That's right, Mr. Lavelle even told me Temataro was a jinx, so... I said Temataro was jinxy, you fool! Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea, practice it 100 times more times. Yipes! So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you just have to wait until then. Oh, I'll be waiting with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you. Felchie, wake up, you lazy bones. What? Was I sleeping? Yeah. Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Miss Lavelle. Maybe you're right, sleepy did. Well, it's time for your lesson. What do you want to say tomorrow? Oh, I'm begging you not another lesson. I can't with this thing and burning stuff. Ah! Right up this nozzle. You're quite undo exactly as I say. No, please. Anything but another lesson. There they go. Miss our chances to get the truth out of him. Yeah. But we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another. All I have now is that lie Jinxie told. We better go clear that up before tomorrow. Think they're done questioning Jinxie. Maybe let's see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms. Oh, this is a long investigation. Well, not that long, but I did have to bear with a court. So yeah. Thirsty. I was walking up again. The girl's 9 of us. The time for settling about that. My grass was well first over time. The last vengeance will be 9. Grr. She must be possessed or sleepwalking again. Maybe if I speak softly I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead. Psst! Jinxie! Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Demo Lawyer. My charms must have fallen off again. Phew! Guess I can avoid the charm slap by turning down my course of steel. Turning down the course of steel? Impossible! Are they done questioning you, Jinxie? And on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released. Yeah, which one? That's the one with the 9-tailed fox and Temataro. It shows them dancing together. Really? To be the Red was dancing together. It's a town for rebuilding burn bridges. Alright, for the municipal military issue. No, it's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. I stopped you two from fighting like you did in court this morning. Aww, why are you so sweet? Also, I love that. When fighting was expected by the this one will be ah! I love that she calls Blackwill the sleepless prosecutor. Now fighting. Charms left again. Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's find out what she was lying about. Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered that crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important? Like what? Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time. When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman Kiwi were close on the Fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before he passed out in the chair. I knew it. She's holding something back. Let's fucking go. So he said. Ah, well, that's easy.
Gotcha.
Easy. You were very nervous when you said that's all he said, weren't you? I know because I saw your fingers move as if you were going to slap someone with a charm. Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Tema say anything else to you? It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep. Talking in his sleep? So you admit that he did say something else? How could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers. Sure. Okay, tell the truth. Like I said, I was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that? Could you be a little more specific? Before he fainted, he said... What? Oh, my brain! What is happening now? Also, this is very this image gives me the feels. He said what? Did he actually confess the crime? But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare. A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we going to do now? Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Right. Just believe in my client. Even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair. Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackwill know about your father's confession? I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. And there was no way Papa is the killer. Why would the mayor confess like that? Could they really have been dreaming or simply delirious? Who knows? But I sure feel like I am living a nightmare right now. Well, what are we going to do about tomorrow's trial? The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived. Our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie is being accused of planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are going to prison if we don't do something. No, I know. Well, let's see here. Our lack of other party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door, Iron QB and Mayor Tenma were the only people she saw in the Fox Chamber. The real killer must have been hiding there as well. Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation. Our mystery person must have then fled the Fox Chamber when it was open. And that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was the Mataro. Papa and Elderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else. What's going on here? The bear is extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. So just how did he hide himself at the scene of the crime? He hid in the room. Whether it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We have to take down that dirty, rotten Tembataro Florent Labelle. Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism. Justice style. Apollo, you even hear what you're saying? You fucking dork. Oh, it's over. Hallelujah. I finally can rest. Okay, with that, that's it for today's episode. My god, I am mentally exhausted. And also my throat. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. It was one hell of a fucking confusing journey. Jesus Christ. But with that, I'm gonna go now for today. I'm gonna rest up, take a good break, so I can be ready for Nier Replicant next Tuesday. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day, morning, evening, whatever. And I will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye bye.